Why are Dior, Adidas, and now millionaires moving into D3? Watch this video to find out. Hey guys, this is Firuz. I'm a co-founder of Inside, and today I have a fascinating development to announce by one of my favorite developers, Meraas. The project is called Atelis, and it is in Dubai Design District. So first things first, just a quick recap on who Meraas is if you don't know. Meraas is a government developer, part of Dubai Holding. They are behind some of Dubai's biggest developments such as Bulgari, such as Bluewaters, City Walk, and they are known for delivering not just properties and buildings, but destinations. This is something that they do really well, and if you've ever been to Dubai, you probably have seen one of or another developments that they have built. So I don't think Meraas really needs a lot of introduction, but I'll also mention Dubai Design District as a destination because Dubai Design District is quite an interesting location. It's home to many international fashion brands such as Adidas, such as Dior, like I mentioned in the beginning, and many companies set up their headquarters there. You have architectural firms such as Foster and Partners, you have Zaha Hadid making Design District its home. It's actually a very nice place to just go because they have about 200,000 square feet of retail. There's different restaurants and cafes, and it's a place where freelancers can come in and open and own their own projects within the free zone. So it's a nice destination, not only for its geographical proximity, because it's right across the street from downtown Dubai and some of the most attracting areas in Dubai, but also a space where people from the fashion industry, from design, come together. They build big things and companies and projects, and then we all see that happen, and we see the products that are being developed in that space, right? So what Meraas has done is they have started turning it into a bit of a residential district as well. They've already launched a project there called Design Quarter. It's 3 towers, 558 units. The project was a big success from Meraas' standpoint. It got sold out, so they don't really have any units available from the developer. There hasn't really been much action happening on the resale market for that development, but that is simply because the project hasn't been developed yet and people really don't know what to expect when that projects come to life. But this thing, Atelis, is a part of a new master plan, which I personally found fascinating. This is the reason I decided to make this video. Because I really like the way it's done architecturally, but it's also like the master plan itself looks amazing. So I'm just going to walk you through. First things first, let me show you the location on the map just so that we see where it is. Dubai Design District, like I said, is located right across the street from Dubai downtown. On the left side, we have Sobha Heartland, District 1. So it's very close to Mohammed bin Rashid District. And then on the right side right here, we have Ras Al Khor Wildlife Sanctuary with flamingos, etc. It's not so far from Dubai Creek Harbor, very close to Dubai International Airport, about 15 minutes, right across the street from downtown. And everything else, if you want to go towards like the Marina and Palm and that side of the city, it's going to take you about 20 to 25 minutes. Project was first launched in 2013, and the first buildings were completed in 2015. These were 11 office buildings, and then the second phase had a 2-kilometer promenade by the water, and now we have residential developments coming there as design quarters, ready to set to complete by 2028. And this new master plan, with Atelis being the first development within this master plan, is going to be completed in July 2029. First, let's look into the master plan. So we can see Atelis as the first building within a huge master plan. So we are expecting new buildings to be launched by Meraas in the future, but I really love this fountain feature. This is something similar to what we have in downtown Dubai, but the whole district looks very cosmopolitan, very modern. I like the architectural style overall, and I think it's going to be a destination on its own. This is what Meraas is known for. It's known for creating destinations, and this is exactly what it's going to be. There's going to be beautiful walkways by the water, promenade. I'm sure there's going to be lots of retail, restaurants, and giving the proximity to downtown Dubai, it's going to be an amazing location. Now, this is how the master plan is going to look like. It's going to be a new unique skyline on its own, spanning around 18 million square feet. That's the size of the master plan. And just look at this architecture. I mean, beautiful, stunning design. I like the fact that you have not only apartments, but it's a fairly new concept across Dubai called Sky Villas, which is an apartment with a huge terrace and a swimming pool, which this building is also going to feature. Now we have some of different angles of how this whole area is going to look like. Obviously, you're going to have a lot of yachts. There's going to be a little marina as well. Let's talk about the architecture of this building, because to me, it looks visually stunning and fascinating. Why? Because it was designed by SOM, Skidmore, Owings and Merrill. This is the architectural firm behind the iconic Burj Khalifa that we all know and love. And they've taken inspiration from a desert flower, showing the Emirates' resilience and bloom. And this is why you see these fluid and organic forms within the building itself. All right, now let's move on. We can see some beautiful renders and how the area is going to look like from different angles. I really like the fluid forms and the balconies on this building. And obviously, there's going to be lots of amenities and facilities, and this is exactly what we're going to talk about. Now, the driveway itself, when you arrive at the building with these trees around, looks nice. I really like the lobby, the color scheme. I really like the way Meraas is designing their latest projects. I think their design team is doing an incredible job when it comes to designing landscapes, when it comes to designing interior and exterior as well. Obviously, there's going to be an infinity pool, a nice, lots of garden spaces, lots of greenery around, and this sunken sitting area overlooking the fountains just looks stunning visually. Now, let's go through all of the amenities listed in the building. So you're obviously going to have a grand statement, which is the arrival area, and then the direct access to the waterfront, cascading swimming pool, infinity pool with skyline views, exclusive poolside suites, dedicated kids pool, sunken seating and cabanas, social lounges for gatherings, entertainment room, fully equipped gym, garden spaces, meditative zones, outdoor co-working areas, indoor kids club and learning area, kids play area, and a multi-purpose room. So lots of stuff within the building and beautiful interiors. The building features 1 to 4 bedroom sky villas, so 1 bedroom to 4 bedroom sky villas, and different types of layouts, multiple types of different floor plans that you could choose from. And in fact, the interior design is very similar to what we saw before in terms of common areas and lobbies, in terms of color schemes. I really like the fact that they've done fully fitted kitchens. I like the countertop. This looks like marble. Most probably it's going to be real marble. I hope so, at least. The floor to ceiling windows, obviously, and what really makes this project different from many other developments that we've seen launched recently in Dubai is the generosity Meraas has given in terms of sizes. The smallest unit, the smallest 1-bedroom unit is 806 square feet, which you don't really see a lot across multiple developments in Dubai today. Now, I like the color scheme across the apartment, the bathrooms, the tiles, the fittings, they all look really nice. And obviously the sky villas, just look at these cascading swimming pools. I mean, isn't this really beautiful? Is it just me that finds it beautiful? I don't know. I really think this is amazing. The terrace of the sky villa is just stunning, really. Architecturally, this building is beautiful, but of course, I mean, if they've designed Burj Khalifa, then what else would you expect from a company like that, right? The living room of a sky villa is going to have a double height ceiling overlooking the water, beautiful view. So it's going to be a very nice apartment to live in. Now, we could get into the details of the apartment's size ranges and prices, but before that, just let's take a moment to appreciate this beautiful dining room within a sky villa. The countertops, the kitchen island, this looks very modern, very fluid, so it repeats the exterior inside the apartments as well. The master bedroom obviously looks stunning, and just look at this bathroom. I mean, overlooking the Dubai skyline with the Burj Khalifa. Imagine yourself just waking up, you know, or before going to bed, taking a bath, overlooking the night skyline of Dubai. This is going to be a beautiful living. Obviously, the building is going to feature a huge, beautiful penthouse, and we could see here some of the renders of that penthouse with a double height ceiling as well within the living room. Obviously, separate dining area, a very nice show kitchen. I'm sure there's going to be a kitchen on the inside, a proper kitchen too, plus the tiles and the color scheme in the bathroom looks a bit different, a bit more towards the beige side. Now we're done with the brochure and the renders. What I did is I looked at the numbers in this building, so let's have a bit of a comparison in terms of how much Meraas is selling this for, how does it compare to the areas nearby, and whether it is a good investment or not. So first things first, we have multiple types of layouts like I mentioned, but if we talk about size ranges, the smallest one bedroom unit starts from 803 square feet and goes up to 1139 square feet, which means that given the starting price of 2.1 million and the average size of 971 square feet, the average price per square foot is going to be about 2161 dirhams. When it comes to two bedrooms, the price actually goes a bit higher in terms of the average price per square foot, but the sizes as well are super generous. The smallest two bedroom is 1227 square feet up to 1625 with a starting price of 3.8 million. The average size is 1426 and the price per square foot would be 2664. And the higher you go in terms of the size, the price goes higher too. So for three bedrooms, for example, the starting size is between it's 2000 up to 2250 square feet, starting price 7.4 million, and the average price per square foot is 3482. So it's already higher than the previous two types because it's going to be more luxurious. Most probably it's going to have obviously a better view. That's why the price has a premium on it. And then a four bedroom is 2930 square feet up to 3100 square feet in terms of size, starts from 10,400,000. The average price per square foot is going to be roughly about 3,449. Now the Sky Villa is, if you compare it in size, is comparable to a proper villa. It's 3,700 to 3,800 square feet in terms of size. 13 million would be the starting price, and the average price is 3,400 square feet. The same goes for no, it doesn't, sorry. So for Penthouse, the starting size is 5,000 up to 6,700, and it is 21,600,000 dirhams. Average price 3,669 dirhams per square foot. Now, how does it compare to the areas around? We know that around this place we have Dubai Downtown, we have Dubai Creek Harbor, we have Sobha Heartland Maidan, right? Sobha Heartland 2. And these are kind of the communities which you see around, but I wouldn't really be able to say that you could compare this product to the other ones because it's a new master plan by Meraas. So obviously Meraas is dictating the price here, and they are starting at 2100 right now. Being the first building within the master plan, we know that the following buildings by Meraas are always going to come at a higher price. This is just a base principle for Meraas, for Emaar, for these developers. So it is an opportunity to get in early because you know that the subsequent phases and the subsequent launches are going to be more expensive, which is then going to drive the secondary market prices higher. Obviously, we don't really see a lot of activity in design quarter in terms of price movements. Whatever resales that happened, they happened pretty much at the same baseline price that Meraas has been selling them originally, but that is also because the product hasn't been delivered yet, and Design Quarter and this new master plan would be still different in terms of the architecture, in terms of the lifestyle that they would offer, facilities, amenities, etc. Although Design Quarter was also launched at about 2,200 per square foot, roughly. Now, we know that in Creek Harbor, you can get a property at around 1,750 dirhams per square foot on average. Downtown, if you look at buildings which are already completed, it's between 22 to 2,400. If you look at some of the off-plan luxury buildings, like, for example, the St. Regis, it's slightly above 3,000 dirhams per square foot. And then if you compare it to Sobha Heartland is between 2,000 and 2,300, 2,400 for Sobha Heartland too. So obviously this would be on the same level in terms of price per square foot, but I don't think it is nearly the same level in terms of what you're getting for the money that you're paying. So this being the first building within a master plan, it's always advisable to go for something like this because it's going to be a wonderful investment when the new buildings come in and when they're going to be launched at a higher prices. You're obviously going to have that delta, that room for your price to grow and to appreciate further. Being Meraas's launch, we know that this is probably going to be a hit and a sellout. We are going to follow the lottery system, so if you want to purchase a property here, just let us know. All the links are in the description as usual, and thank you very much for watching. Have a lovely day.